Hello, you all. How are you doing today? So today I'll be talking about heat damage. Most of the time, I have clients in my chair ask me, can my heat damaged hair revert back to its normal state? That's the question I'll be answering today. Explaining if your heat damage would revert back or not. It would be important to let you know some things about the hair, if not everything. The hair has some bonds that keeps it curly, that allows it to bounce back, that allows it to stretch in an elastic form. So if some of those bonds are being broken, that's what causes heat damage. That's what causes heat damage, and we have three kinds of bonds in the hair. We have different kind of bonds, but relating to this today, relating to heat damage, I would be talking about three kinds of bond in the hair. The hair has these bonds that looks like ladder. They all hold the hair together in order to make it shrink and elasticate, stretch out. We have the hydrogen bond, the salt bond, and the disulfide bond. Now I'll be talking about heat damage. Understanding heat damage in Afro hair, we have the temporary versus permanent damage. The temporary one is temporary heat change, and the permanent damage is the original, the real damage. The permanent damage is just like altering or breaking the hydrogen bond, and the hydrogen bond in the hair has the ability to come together, come apart, come together, come apart, and come together. That's for the hydrogen bond. So when you blow dry your hair, the hydrogen bond is the one that comes apart, temporarily giving you the straight look or whatever look. When you plait your hair, the hydrogen bond is the one that temporarily breaks to take the shape of the plait. Sometimes when you do twist out or braid out, all those styles, you see after taking the twist out, the hair remains in the shape of the twist or the knot out you did. That's the hydrogen bond. But immediately you add water or any moisture to it, it reverts back. That's the hydrogen bond being broken. Now we have the permanent heat damage, which involves the breakage of the disulfide bond. The permanent heat damage, which involves the breakage of the disulfide bond. The disulfide bond is the permanent bond in the hair. Once broken, can never ever come together. Once broken, can never ever come together. And this happens during heat damage. When you have heat damage on your hair, severe heat damage, that's the disulfide bond being broken and can never come together. Though for some people experience heat damage just the first time they use it. Some people use it over and over again. There's a certain temperature you mustn't pass, when you mustn't exceed when using heat. So if you exceed that temperature, your hair is at risk of heat damage. While there are some people that wouldn't even use up to some certain heat, it all depends on the tolerance level of your hair. It all depends on the tolerant level of each hair strand or hair shaft. That's about the disulfide bond, the temporary heat change, and the permanent heat damage. Then we have the science behind heat damage. Protein structure. It can alter the keratin protein, leading to loss of curls pattern and hair elasticity. The hair itself is, I know you might have had this a lot of time. Your hair itself is a fiber made up of protein called keratin. So it itself, HEAT, it damages the protein. Of course, when your hair grows out of your scalp, it degrades and the protein damages, but it accelerates the process at which the protein damages, which causes your hair to lose elasticity and the curl pattern over time. Also, we have cuticle integrity. Heat damages your cuticle. The hair cuticle is the outer layer of the hair that protects the cortex, that protects the main fiber, the main hair. So that cuticle is like scale overlapping each other. When you use excessive heat, naturally, as the hair is designed, because the hair is a dead cell, your cuticle is meant to degrade over time. You are meant to lose some cuticle over time, but then it accelerates that process of losing cuticle, as it damages the cuticle, and using of it can make your cuticle fall, break, crack quite faster. So when you do that, the cuticle is damaged, which will make you lose the elasticity quite quickly, faster, easily, and also wouldn't allow you to retain length. Can you recover? This is actually answering the question. Can you recover from heat damage? Can you recover? If you have permanent heat damage, you can't recover from heat damage. So the solution is to trim damaged ends to stop further breakage, because the damaged ends and the curly part of your hair you have, those part together, there is a link between the two, which is the weak spot. It can cause your hair to break quite further, and even can cause your hair to tangle, which will cause more of your hair to fall out. So the solution is trim off break or off damaged ends to stop further breakage. So it is left to you how you want to do it, if you want to trim it immediately or you want to gradually trim it. The second one is deep condition regularly to restore moisture, because as you've lost cuticle or the hair has been damaged with heat, when with heat damage you have you have raised cuticle, you have lifted cuticles, which when the cuticle is open, your hair wouldn't have the ability to retain moisture for much longer, because there's nothing to trap the heat the moisture into your hair. So you need to do moisturizing treatment, deep conditioning treatment quite frequently, so that you can have moisture in your hair, because if you don't have moisture in your hair will break easily. Another thing is protein treatment. Once your hair has been damaged, you need to do, even without the hair being damaged, protein treatment should be part of your monthly treatment for your hair. So you do protein treatment because the hair itself is protein, just to help strengthen the hair back or to restore the strength temporarily. You should do protein treatment, and also avoid heat to prevent worsen damage. You should avoid heat before heat damage, and even after heat damage you should avoid heat to prevent further damage. In summary today, while mild heat exposure allows for recovery, severe heat damage is usually irreversible. Proper care is key to maintaining healthy curls and preventing future damage. So take good care of your hair. Don't let heat take your curls from you. Bye.